Good afternoon. I was just watching a video from Victor, and it seems he was getting mistaken between shaken and tax in Japan. And shaken is a test on your vehicle, which you must, depending on the size of your vehicle, it depends on how often you carry it out. If it's a normal standard car, it's every 2 years. So you get 3 years. When you buy a new car, you get 3 years. Then the 4th and 5th year is covered by your shaken. And inside that shaken is covered your basic insurance. So you don't need to buy any insurance. Your basic insurance is covered in that. But if you hit another car, then you have to pay for that car's damages. But if you hit another car and you injure that person, then it is hospital fees are covered in that insurance, your basic insurance. If you have a small car, like Victor said, a truck, for example, that is every 2 years after the 3 years. But if you have a larger truck like mine, which is 1 ton, not all that big, it's the first 2 years instead of 3 years, or you don't need anything. So after 2 years, you need to start doing a shaken, a roadworthy test. So then it's every year, and I didn't know this at first. So it's a pain, because you have to fork out another about 80,000, 100,000 for the shaken, and then another 100,000 for 80 to 100,000 for your insurance. But if you have an even larger truck, then like the taxes in England, that shaken becomes every 6 months. So it all depends how big your vehicle is. Then you need a shaken every 6 months. As for the small bikes, I don't think you need a shaken. Not sure about the larger bikes, like 400cc or 750cc. I would guess that you would need some kind of roadworthy test for those vehicles. Now, so your tax on vehicles. Now, if you've got like I think it's up to my small, it's 1300cc, so the tax on that is about 34,000 yen. Now, the tax on the truck, which is good about Japan, the tax on the trucks are cheap. So the tax on the truck is about 8,000 yen per year. And the tax on the smaller truck is even cheaper. I think it's 4,000 yen. And the tax on the small bikes, smaller 50cc things, that's about 1,000 yen. So they're quite cheap. But if you start moving up, for example, quality cars, then it goes like England, it goes on the cc. So if you have like a 2-litre car, for example, 3-litre car, 4-litre car, then the tax on those are going to be up towards like 80,000 yen for the tax on your car, your road tax. So like I say, so the shaken is not a road tax. It's just a roadworthy vehicle fee. Just like in England, you have a MOT test, which is a Ministry of Transport test. So I don't believe you have these in America, so you're quite lucky. And maybe that's why you have so many deaths on the road. So there you go, shaken and road tax explained. So if you don't want to pay a lot of road tax, get a vehicle like Victor's got, very cheap, 650cc. The tax is very cheap on that. Okay, there you go. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.